E.N.D here. So, yesterday we had our B&D announcement and everyone knows what happened. Oko Thief of Crowns, once upon a time, were banned. This happened in standard. These two cards are banned. Very beautiful cards, very powerful cards. Both cards are banned. We saw also Veil of Summer being banned both in Pioneer and in standard. And recently, and this is why I named this year the year of the ban, we saw a lot of cards being banned in any format. So, what is happening? This is Corset 2020. This sealed product, this box, was released in this summer, a couple of months ago. Corset 2020 has already 2 cards banned out of this set. I'm talking about Field of the Dead and Veil of Summer. So my question is this: why releasing these type of products with these type of overpowered cards? Why releasing them, then ban them? Throne of Eldraine, released not less than 1 month ago. It has already 2 cards being banned from Throne of Eldraine. Oko Thief of Crowns and Once Upon a Time. These 2 cards are banned in standard. Both cards cannot be used in standard. And probably even Oko is already banned in Pro. And probably we will see more cards from this set being banned. But there is more. You have to remember that in Throne of Eldraine we have the collector boosters. And there is more. Modern Horizons. Modern Horizons, it was a particular set released for modern players. This set has already 2 cards banned. I'm talking about Hogak, banned in Modern, and I'm talking also about Wrenn 6, banned in Legacy. So my question is, why releasing these type of products? Why releasing these boxes with all these new things, modern related products, a very powerful core set, Throne of Eldraine with the collector booster, with the extended arts, with the borderless planeswalkers? Why releasing these products with so overpowered card and then after a couple of weeks just ban them? Why? Obviously the answer, it's obvious, as I said. The answer is money. Obviously Wizard of the Coast needs to sell Magic the Gathering products, needs to sell this product. Modern Horizon, we're talking about $250 premium price for a booster box. These are standard, therefore they range between $95–100. Wizard of the Coast needs to sell these products and therefore they are putting these overpowered cards in these boxes. And what is happening? It is happening that they are putting overpowered cards, they are putting cards of the caliber of Oko Thief of Crowns. You can find also this card in borderless. Once Upon a Time, you can also find this card. This is my personal copy. This is a foil. Once Upon a Time, you can find these cards in extended art. They are releasing Wrenn 6, the most expensive card in Modern Horizons. And now these cards with these bans will tank in price. Unfortunately, it's money down the drain. You have to be very careful when buying singles. We're talking about Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time has a price tag of between $15 and $20. Now, with the ban, I think that price will drop. The foil, this has a price tag of around $50 to $60. Obviously, with the ban, it will drop. Oko Thief of Crowns, the normal card, the normal planeswalker card, this had a peak of $60. $60 for a planeswalker in standard. Obviously with the ban, this card will drop down in price. Wrenn 6 and Hogak. Wrenn 6 had a price tag. The maximum price of Wrenn 6 was $100. Obviously now with the ban in Legacy, I think that the card will drop in price. Hogak was a rare, not a mythic. Also, we saw a drop in price for Hogak, and even cards in the deck of Hogak, we saw a drop in price. Corset 2020, Field of the Dead, we saw a drop in price in Field of the Dead. Now Field of the Dead is gaining a little bit more value because of Pioneer. Probably it will also get banned in Pioneer. And we have also Veil of Summer. Veil of Summer had a peak of around $8. Now is going also that card down in price. In my opinion, you have to be aware Wizards of the Coast is releasing these type of cards, is releasing these type of products with so much overpowered cards, and then after 2-3 weeks, these cards unban. It's a pity, it's a really pity that we're seeing the game in this state. I love Magic the Gathering, I love opening boosters. Obviously I want to find the best cards in those booster packs, in those booster boxes. But if you hold a card like this, that had a value of $60, and after the ban, the value just dropped by 1/3, it's a pity. If you hold a card like Oak or Thief of Crowns, that had a value, maximum value of $60, and now it just worth probably between $10 to $15. As I said, it's a pity. These products, they are very good products, they have very powerful cards. Hopefully we're not seeing more and more bans in the future from these boxes, and hopefully we'll see more sets, good sets, power sets, that they are balanced, and the cards in those sets, they will give you a beautiful experience both in Standard and also Modern and in Pioneer. You can leave me a comment below if you agree with me, if you agree that it's a pity that Wizards of the Coast is releasing this product with these so much powerful cards and then ban them after a couple of weeks. Here the subscription button, subscribe for my channel for more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.